Wake of the most recent school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee, education officials here in Metro Atlanta, they are evolving and trying to put new plans in place to keep our children safe. Atlanta News First reporter Patrick Quinn joining us live. And Patrick, a number of school districts right here now considering bullet-resistant glass.
This bullet-resistant glass or ballistic technology, it is a consideration here at Hickory Hills Elementary School and other schools here in the Marietta School District. I talked with the manufacturer of this glass or ballistic film, and he said he's been inundated with phone calls since Nashville. Just a sad update there, but maybe a necessary one in the current climate. Lessons from a tragedy. On Monday, surveillance video shows the intruder in Nashville shooting out the glass and simply crawling in. Minutes later, 3 students and 3 adults were killed.
Every time one of these things happens, as tragic as they are, we try to learn from them.
At Marietta City Schools, while not yet installed, the district is considering technology that would make front doors and windows bullet resistant. Here's how it works. A warning, you'll hear gunshots in this video. Shots coming from the outside do not shatter the glass. However, this ballistic film allows bullets from the inside, say from the gun of a resource officer, to get through. Chuck Gardner told me Marietta City Schools has spent $631,440 on school safety this year alone. And this is just one security option they're pursuing to better secure 640 exterior doors in the district.
Although I can't talk about all the things that we're doing for obvious reasons, I'm pleased that I think we've got extensive plans and significant investments around school safety that are being considered really on a daily basis, but certainly even more so in light of Monday.
In addition to Marietta City Schools, DeKalb County Public Schools told me they're also evaluating bullet-resistant glass. For Atlanta Public Schools, this ballistic film is already installed in some schools, with more on the way.
Is that going to be in every school?
The intention is to have it at every school, yes.
For Marietta parents, at the end of a school day, you cannot put a price on protection.
I mean, you always want to see your kid come out of the school.
And that mom I was able to talk with, she says she has complete confidence in her principal and in her school to keep her 2 kids safe. Now, also, Marietta City Schools, they're not just looking into this glass. They also have attached these stickers to every exterior doors. This after the Uvalde shooting. It says, always locked, never propped. They are focused on keeping doors secure. Now, in terms of the next steps of this ballistic film, Marietta City Schools says they've scheduled a tutorial with that company to make sure that this option really is the right fit for their schools. Live tonight in Cobb County, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
Patrick, thank you. And